welcome back to another coffee catch-up. Today I'm drinking out of a good old Koze original. If you guys remember when these were like the first ever mugs on Koze, everyone that had this mug, I shipped it out myself. My apartment was full of the boxes of these mugs, so decided to whip it out for today's coffee catch-up. Was planning on potentially redesigning it for the Koze store. Just thoughts, but I'm also drinking a hazelnut coffee inside, and there's a hair in my eyeball. And I'm having a great day. I hope you guys are too, and hopefully you guys are drinking a warm beverage. Let me know what it is down below. I'm inviting you to take this little mini 5 minutes, however many minutes this ends up being, as your break, which is the topic of today's coffee catch-up, because I feel like, you know, it's becoming one of those things that in this day and age, we're getting really bad at taking breaks. And I'm not talking about like a work break or a study break, because I feel like our generation is pretty good at taking breaks on those things, but I mean more so to like take a break in the sense of like cut yourself some slack and take a little break. Like, when was the last time that you slowed down enough to enjoy exactly where you are instead of being so focused on where you're headed? Life, I mean, to me anyways, or from what I've gathered from it thus far in the 25 years I've circled the sun, is almost like a ongoing timeline of peaks and valleys. Okay, I won't say pitfalls, because there definitely are some pitfalls, but I feel like it's more so we have these valleys with these like peaks of mountains that we tend to climb, and we go through this like, you know, hardship of climbing that mountain. We make it to the top, and maybe we're at another valley, or we have another like plain field. Basically what I'm getting at here is it's a series of ebbs and flows. That's what I like to believe. And so when we're going through phases of peaks, or we're working towards a peak, it's very often that we get like wrapped up and excited and inspired and passionate, but we forget to take a break when those peaks end. We forget to look at life, or like the times of life where maybe we aren't on a peak, as more of a break to enjoy the fruit that we've been working so hard to grow. We should take these breaks in our lives, these moments where we're no longer necessarily at a peak or on a journey or elevating to something new, as a chance to stop and smell the roses, a chance to enjoy your fruit, a chance to not be in such a rush to get somewhere, you know, to take a break. Now, on a more, I guess, like specific basis, let's talk about taking breaks week by week. So one way that I like to take a break every single week to really just not only recharge my batteries, but to zone in and anchor my focus again, is Sundays. Now, this is something that we as a community, us Koze crew, have made a thing. It's a gist day, it's a getting your shit together day, and it's always Sunday for me because it's my favorite day, and also the coziest day, and also I feel like the best day for doing gist, because you have your whole week behind you, your new week ahead of you, and you just got this little pocket in between where you get to be just, oh, I love Sundays. Okay, I'm gonna get really aggressive. You know, when just something so like, I love Sunday. Anyway, I do that every Sunday because I feel like those little mini breaks, like I said, the rest of your week is gone, and the week that's coming hasn't started yet. It's a nice little way to break and be like, whoa, okay, I need to kind of evaluate how this week was. I need to zone in. Where's my mood at? Where am I at in terms of like, what's my main focus going into this week? What did I learn from this week? Just basically a good gist to keep your head on straight. And doing that weekly, I can't explain to you how much that has helped my overall, even just like my anxiety in terms of always thinking I'm gonna forget something, or thinking that I'm missing something, or I'm so deathly afraid that time is just gonna go and it'll just zoom past my eyes, and I will have never taken a second to like evaluate or to really just like soak in all that happens. So Sundays for me are like my meditation. I take a long meditation. I journal a lot on Sundays. Yeah, I clean and I get my physical world ready for the week ahead, but it's also a big emotional gist, an emotional getting your shit together of just like tapping into being like, how do I feel this week? What was I struggling with? What did I overcome? And like doing that and making that a habit every single Sunday is such a nice way to take a break, to take a day just for you, and to basically do all the things that make you feel cozy, do all the things that make you feel like you're just kind of hitting your reset button before you move into the next week like a boss. Point number 3, we need to take more breaks every single day. And no, I don't mean like taking an extra hour lunch, although that would be nice for all of us, wouldn't it be? The kind of breaks that I'm talking about are to make sure that you're incorporating something every single day that gives you like a break from your mind. The kind of breaks that I'm talking about every day are just incorporating something into your everyday routine, whether you do it in the morning, whether you do it at night, whether you do it at work, on your lunch break, maybe you do it multiple times a day, but anything that basically gives you a break to turn off your thoughts for a while, to turn off the hamster wheel, the constant doing, the constant motion, and just allow yourself to be. I feel like that is one thing that we're getting really bad at. Our whole, like, I guess that's very generalized, but I feel like a lot of society right now is having this epidemic where we're so tapped into everything that we're forgetting to just be. And I struggle with it too. And so incorporating things into your day-to-day regimen that allow you to have a break from the constant, like, what's next, what's next, what's next. Like, our brains are so hungry for something. We always want something. We're always lusting after or feeling afraid that we're missing out on. So having anything that just zones you in and allows you to be mindful, allows you to be aware, and allows you to just like take a break from the world and like the constant just like go of the world is something that we need to incorporate on a daily basis too. Now, I know I sound like a broken record. For me, it's definitely meditating and yoga, but those moments also happen for me when I'm connecting with somebody I really care about, or when I am doing like essential oils can help me feel that way. Just reading can help me feel that way. Journaling, walking, running. There's so many different ways. It's just anything that taps you out of your thoughts and into the world in front of you, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Moral of the story here is burnout is a huge problem in today's world. And I speak from experience because I've experienced it myself. I've seen those around me experience it. And I'm seeing even just online, it's becoming a trend where we're all getting so like worked up and then burnt out. So we need to incorporate taking more breaks. We need to incorporate pausing life every now and then, whether it's on a yearly basis, on a weekly basis, or on a daily basis, to allow ourselves to just like, you know, enjoy our fruit, just peak for a moment and then just stay there. We don't always have to be climbing. And aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this morning's coffee, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow morning. Bye guys.